Alicia, I have something for you. Joe Biden could not help but reference behind him tonight.
Madam Speaker, Madam Vice President, no president has ever said those words from this podium. No president has ever said those words, and it's about time.
Alicia, that was not a superficial thing. That was an important moment the president chose to highlight.
Yeah, hard to overstate the significance of that, Brian. I mean, the American public watching, expanding our sense, our definition of what a leader is, who a leader is, what a leader can look like, who is worthy of power, who is capable of pulling off a elbow bump and still looking exceptionally cool. I think, though, all of that would have fallen a little flat or would have felt a little empty if there also wasn't so much in this speech, both policy-wise and rhetorically, that really spoke to the women of America. So I'm of the belief that any issue is a women's issue. Immigration is a women's issue. Climate change is a women's issue. But when you talk about the American Families Plan, there was a lot in the speech tonight that was really, really targeted at women. So you talk about a historic investment in childcare. That's an issue for women on both sides, both because women rely on childcare in order to participate in the workforce and because women are very often the ones providing that care. They're a big part of the care economy. And so it is an economic issue for them on both sides. You talk about paid family leave, paid medical leave, making that universal and guaranteed. Women are the majority of Americans who do not currently have that type of paid leave. Even something like universal pre-K, which of course is for our children and making sure that our children are educated and competitive, it also has an impact on women. It's very often a determinant of whether or not they participate in the workforce. So I go back to the framework, Brian, that he offered at the beginning of the speech, which was this idea of crisis and opportunity. He used that, he wove it throughout the entire speech. When it comes to this question in particular, the crisis for women in this country is crystal clear. He laid it out. 2 million women lost their jobs during this pandemic. A quarter of women in this country say that their family's financial situation is worse now than when the pandemic began. The crisis is very real to American women. What he began to do tonight was to lay out and offer up what the opportunity for deep structural change could really look like.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.